May I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey folks, Vision Preparedness here. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Got something I want to talk to you about this evening and share some information with you. But first, I got a question for you. The Omega 1, the Omega 2, and the Titan 3 solar generator. Here's a question for you. What do all three of these amazing Oupes solar generators have in common? Yeah, you know, I can read your thoughts. Yeah, you're saying, oh, they're all made by Oupes. You're absolutely correct. Oh, they're all solar generators. You're absolutely correct. But guess what, y'all? All three of these solar generators have a game changer that is absolutely awesome. I'm going to introduce you to it. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Oupes B2 multi-functional extra battery that will work with the Oupes Mega 1, the Oupes Mega 2, and the one I don't have here is the Oupes Mega 3, as well as the Titan 3. Folks, hang out, stick around, ask questions. We're going to talk about this game changer right here, the Oupes B2 multifunctional extra battery. I'll see you shortly. I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. The time is now. time is now. Good evening. How are y'all? Good to see everybody in the building, in the house on this late night Sunday. I hope everybody had an amazing day, a great weekend. Skull. And I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight on this late night live product preview, folks. And before we get started, let's say hello to a couple of folks here. My Renaissance grandma, so good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you had a great day. KP Heathen's in the business because he is the business of being the best concrete man in the game. Good to see you, my brother. Jammer WV, welcome in. Welcome in. Scott Hummer, good to see you. Rob B is in the place to be. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Cha Cha, how are you, my dear? Hope you had a great day today. Good to see you as well. Little Lone Prepper, welcome in. Welcome in. Holly Hines, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Little old preppers in the building. Miss Jones Truth, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. G-Ma Nana is in here. Y'all behave now, because don't mess with G-Ma Nana. She'll get you. Yeah. Maverick, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. My personal moderator, my guy, my friend, Mr. Ghost Lincoln himself. Good to see you. Holly Ives, welcome in. Everybody is speaking. Urban Gardening and Chronicles, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day today. Yes, it's late, and I'm here because, honestly, I missed y'all, so I kind of got to do this. Yeah, there's my man, Ghost Lincoln. Y'all behave. Wrench in the house, that's right, and he's quick on the draw. Absolutely. Lisa Harris, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see everybody. And I want to thank all of y'all for joining me tonight. Eloa Ministries, welcome in. Did I see my man Prep Vep in here, or Vet Prep in the building? Did he make it back? Not sure, because something went crazy. I started the stream and it ended and rebooted and started over. So I want to thank y'all. Ghost Lincoln. Brother got enough battery to power North Korea, and in some states, he would rule it. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the name of the game. Can't have too much backup power. So, folks, Lisa Harris, if I didn't speak to you, welcome in. Welcome in. Tamika Davis, good to see you. The analytic gardeners in the place to be. Grateful Preps in J. Always good to see y'all. Welcome in and welcome in. So, let's talk about this right here, folks. This is the game changer, especially if you have the Mega 1, the Mega 2, the Mega 3, or the Titan 3. This is Oupes's B2 multi-functional extra battery. So basically, folks, I'm going to go over the specs of this battery. I'm going to tell y'all what it does, what it do, and it just works. It just truly works. The extra battery right now, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's if it's in your budget, wonderful. If it's not in your budget, wonderful, because y'all know I always tell y'all, stay within your budget. Now, especially if you have any of the Oupes Mega Series 1, 2, or 3, or the Titan series, the Titan 3. This right here will double your power. I'll say that. So this is the extended battery that it truly works. And y'all can ask questions. Do me a favor, if you're going to ask a question, put it in all caps so that I can see it. So let's go over the specs, and I'm gonna let me see. Let me add this to the screen, and we'll talk about it. First of all, because of Oupes's Black Friday sales, it's on sale for $819. Well, that's a lot. Yeah, it is. But it's a lot of a additional battery as well. Of course, like I said, it's compatible with the Mega 1, 2, and 3, and the Titan 3. And this can be used independently. So it doesn't have to um, um, be a backup battery only. I saw your question, Cha Cha. Give me a second here, and I'll explain. So this is 2,048 watt hour capacity. Okay, it will support up to 2,100 watts of solar input. It has 10 outputs on it. Of course, it's LiPo 4, and we'll come back to that. It's got 10 outputs on it. So it's got the 12 volt Anderson connector here. It's got two 200 watt USB Cs and four USB A's, as well as DC car charger here and two DC 12 volt barrel plugs that go out right here. Okay. Now, keep in mind, folks, this is an added battery, which you could literally use this as it is, plug in whatever it is to charge. But the main purpose of this battery is to plug into your Mega 1, Mega 2, Mega 3, or the Titan 3. Now, and it has two connectors. Over here on this side, it has two plugs to add. You can add batteries. Let's say if I have my Mega 2, I can plug in this battery and I can add extra batteries, up to 6 of them for like 5 kilowatts. So this is the cable that comes with it. You plug in one end either on the Mega 1, 2, 3, or the Titan, and it has a proprietary plug. One end plugs into the extra battery, the other one plugs into your solar generator. This cable comes exclusively with the extra batteries. And y'all see y'all favorite fur pup walking around. Get down. No, you cannot do that. You're going to have to behave. And thank you. So, Cha Cha asked a question. What would you pick, the Titan or the Opus 5? Well, Cha Cha, they do different things. The Titan series is made to be used outdoors. Okay. The Titan 3 is about 3,072 watt hours, where the Mega 5 is 5,040 watts. So I'm going to go with the biggest wattage. So it would be the Mega 5. Now, you can also get Mega 5 extra batteries. This extra battery will not work on the Mega 5. I'll say that, okay? And right now I can't see chat, but this specific extra battery is for the Megas 1 through 3 and the Titan 3. And just to give you guys an idea, Holly said that's a great price. Actually, it is, Holly. The retail price on it is $1,024, but keep in mind this is 2,048 watt hours, and I'll explain to you shortly the power that it doubles and turns your Mega 1, 2, 3 or Titan 3 into. Okay, this cannot charge by AC. You either have to plug it into one of your existing solar generators or plug it into solar panels to charge it. Because on this side here, it has the Anderson connector. So with it comes also, besides the cable, it comes with an Anderson to MC4 connector. So to charge it to solar, you would plug the Anderson into there and then plug the MC4s into your solar panels and it will charge it. Or you can plug it into your Oupes 1, 2, 3 or Titan 3 and charge it that way as well. And it has your standard LCD screen. Currently, this is at 90%, 99%. And with that, it'll double your power. So to give you guys some examples of Maverick said, what's the maximum amperage? So on this, let me scroll down to that, Maverick. So 2100 watt solar input, the amperage, let me get down here to the details. Boop, 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 boop. This will do, so solar charging, I don't need that. 15 amps, 30 amps, it'll do 30 amps, 12 volt with the Anderson cable. Let me put this in the chat. So here are the specs on it if you want to look at it. And again, pinned at the top of the chat is a link to the extra battery itself. Now, if you have the Mega 1, which I know a lot of you got, I have one over there, it's great. So the Mega 1 is 1024 watt hours. If you would plug this into your Mega 1, it is going to give you 3072 watt hours combined. Okay, so it almost just slightly doubles it, little over double with the Mega 1. And I can't even see the chat, so let me get back over here because I know a lot of y'all have questions. Yeah. Homesteading engineer, good to see you. Shannon, welcome in. Welcome in. All remember, Ghost Lincoln, to add on batteries must be plugged into the unit to charge. Right. They do not have their own charging controllers. Right. The extra batteries do not have charging controllers. So you can't charge this on its own except with solar. So with the Mega 1, plug that into the Mega 1, you literally now have 3072 watt hours available for you. With the Mega 2, so 2048, this has the exact same watt hours as the Mega 2. So you just doubled the Mega 2 to 4096 watt hours. And the Mega 3 is 3072 watt hours. When you add the B2 battery to it, it brings it up to 5120 watt hours. And with the Titan 3, and the Titan 3, which is the big one on wheels that you saw in the intro, is 3,672 watt hours. If I add this battery, plug it in and add it to it, now it gives me a total of 5,720 watt hours total combined. And that's the thing. It literally will give you almost double on everything it adds to it. But again, to charge this, you have to plug it in. And I'm gonna let me do this. I'm gonna get my Mega 1 out and show you. So here's my Mega 1. Okay. Now, this extra battery, the extra battery weighs just a little under 42 pounds. I think it's weighs like 41.8 pounds. So I'm going to turn off the extra battery, and lovely. I am going to add these two together. And this is the cable that you use to plug them and add them together. So I'm going to come over here and I am going to open this up and I'm going to plug the top cable into the Mega 1 and then plug it into the extra battery. The extra battery has two plug-ins here because you can add, I think it's up to 5 batteries depending on which one you have. So I'm going to plug that into there. They click and clip in. And I'm going to turn on the Mega 1. And you'll notice it turns on the extra battery. So if I were to turn on the AC on here, it's going to register itself 22 hours on there with nothing in it. And it's showing 60 hertz, 18 volts. And then you can use it, if that makes sense. I don't have anything plugged into them, but this is telling me that on AC, I can run this for 26 hours on its own. And then as it needs power, it would take power from the extended battery. See, now it's going to up to 29 hours. It's actually registering now everything that's included in the extra battery. It's really cool because here's the thing. If you guys have the Mega 1, Little Lone Prepper said, what size of solar panels does it need to charge? You can use whatever you want, Little Lone Prepper. Let me put this up here. My man, Rip Curl, good to see you. I have an answer for you. I will email you the answer. I don't like the answer, but I have an answer for you until they get it fixed. I made them aware of that issue. Little Lone Prepper, you can use any size solar panel, 100-watt panel or up. Keep in mind, though, the higher the panel, the faster it is going to charge. The maximum input is 2100 watts that it can take. So if I had four 600-watt solar panels plugged into this, I could get pretty close to the maximum wattage of input. But you can plug in whatever size, whatever watt solar panel you want, Little Lone Prepper. It just depends on the size of the panel, how much wattage it's actually getting will determine how long it takes to charge. So that's basically what it does. Oops, welcome in. I'm scrolling through the chat and to see if there are any questions. Tennessee, TT1 in the building. Thank you, bruh. I'm trying to scroll down and get to, there it is. He said, this is nice you showing the system's vision. I want to have a piece of land and have each small home have its own power system, like 5 separate small homes. Exactly, TT1. Exactly. You're more than welcome, Rip. Not a problem. But the thing is, this is really cool. So now that it registered the power coming off of the extended battery, the Mega 1 will run for 36 hours. It keeps fluctuating back and forth continuously. That's 36 hours nonstop before it has to recharge. Now, keep in mind, here's the cool thing. Because you can plug in your Mega 1 into AC outlet, it will charge this and this at the same time. That's the only way you'll be able to charge the extended battery other than solar. It has to be plugged into your main solar generator and for it to get charged as well. Maverick, it's awesome. I'm gonna be honest with you. This extra battery is the same watt hours as the Mega 2. And let me look at something real quick here. And price wise, it's about $100 cheaper than the Mega 2. So if you already have either the Mega 1, the Mega 2, the 3, or the Titan 3, this is cheaper than buying, excuse me, this is cheaper than buying the Mega 2. So if you have one and you're thinking about getting another one, you might as well spend less money and get the extra battery that you can add to your current Opus generator. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, there we go. Too many windows open. But I do like this. Now, the other thing is, see, as you see, to control this, you can do this. If you have the Opus app, correct, Oupes 1024 watt hours plus 2048 watt hours, which would be 3072, if I'm doing the math right. I'm not the greatest mather on the planet, but I get close. So if you add 2048 watt hours and 1024 watt hours, that gives you your total watt hours of both. Yeah, you're right, Oupes, roughly 32. Yes, total. Yep, exactly. But the thing is, if you have a Mega 1 or whatever Opus solar generator you have, how many of you have downloaded the Opus app that you can connect to these as well? I'm leery of that, but I did it because I wanted to see what the app does. So with the application itself, right, exactly, Ghost Lincoln said, always remember, remove 100 amps to move 100 amps for safety. Correct. With the app, you can set these to fast charging. And by default, they're all set to fast charging, so that when you plug them in either to AC or solar, you're going to get the fastest availability to do it with. And I'm going to check something here and see if I can show you the app itself. Got to hit the IoT button, which will turn on Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. And anyway, I'm going to show you this without connecting the app. But on the app, oh, it's connected now. Yeah. So here's what it looks like. Here's what the app looks like. Here's my Mega 1. Here's my Mega 2. Andale Homestead, good to see you. Good to see you. So in the Mega 1, if I touch the app, it'll show me input, output. Since the backup battery is connected to it, it shows me the backup battery. And there's a fast charging switch you can turn on or off. By default, these are set to fast charging. So it gives me my backup battery. As of right now, it's showing, the power, and it does all that. The app, it's okay. I mean, you can definitely use these without connecting the app. or if you're, let's say you're away from home, because don't forget, these are also UPSs. So if your power goes out and this is plugged into an outlet, and let's say you have a refrigerator in it, plugged into it or whatever, the power goes out, this will automatically turn on. And if this is connected to this will automatically turn on as well. Ghetto, what's going on, my brother? Good evening. Good to see you, my brother. I'm with you, Andale. I haven't. I just loaded them on there, and that was all I did. I just looked at it and said, "Oh, great, that's wonderful," and shut it off. So the app will allow you to change between fast charging and slow charging. To me, that's the biggest function of the app that you physically can't do on the solar generator itself. So turn off the IoT button, and then you'll see that go gray, and it will gray itself out, and it is turned off. So that's the app. But, the big thing is these two combined this is worth getting the battery versus buying an additional solar generator. It's less expensive. So if I turn the power off on the Mega 1, watch what happens to the extra battery. When I turn it off, this will automatically turn itself off. TT1 said, Vision, how long to charge these units in good sunlight? I haven't plugged them in. I haven't plugged them into solar yet, but I'll tell you this, TT1, when I got this was at 65%, and my Mega 2, I had this plugged into the Mega 2, and it was at like 65%, I think, or less. And it took 45 minutes to charge both of them to 100%. That's on AC. I'm going to do it with solar. I got another project I'm working on, but I do have a 240 watt, and I've got some 200 watts and some 100 watts. I'm going to daisy chain them together to see if I can get 1,000 watts total, and then plug one of them into it and see what my total input is and how long it takes to charge it up. So do me a favor, TT1. After the video, leave that comment, write that comment in the comments to give me a reminder to do that, and I'll answer your question there too. But yeah, that's a good question. I know it's taken me a couple hours on a 240 watt panel. It took 3 hours to charge from 40%? My Mega 2 was 40%, and it took about little less than 3 hours to charge it up to 100% on a 240 watt solar panel. And I was getting probably 190 to 200 watt input. So it's not bad. Oops said, what do I get if I say oops? Says Opus. Well, their slogan, Oops, is there are no oops with Opus. That's their slogan. And of course, Holly said, you get a cow that farts. So there you go. But Monkey Wrench, good to see you. Max solar input on them is on this, as well as any of the others. Max input is 2,100 watts. So, and I'll share this with y'all. I'm working on a solar array with 4 600 watt panels, which would give me a total of 2,400 watts. The max input on them is 2,100 watts. which is really good. TT1 said, I will absolutely look forward to your solar panel test. I'm going to be honest with y'all. For the money, nobody can beat Opus. For the money and for everything that Opus does, these come with a 3-year warranty, 3,600 plus life cycle of the LiPo 4 batteries, the price. And again, y'all know me. I'm not going to try to sell you nothing, but if you do decide to buy an Opus, use my coupon code VISION5. You'll save an additional 5%. I'm not saying that Opus is the best because they're one of our greatest sponsors, and they I'll be honest, they sent me this. I purchased this, and they sent me the other two. But for the money, how many of y'all bought the Mega One when they had that flash sale when this Mega One first came out on the market? I don't remember the price. I think it was under $400 for a 1,024 watt hour solar generator. You're not going to find that price, but it is well worth it. Yep, TT1. I'm gonna do different units, different variations of solar panels strung together. I'm gonna do a 240 watt solar panel plugged into it, see how long it charges, and then I'm gonna do some in parallel, serial, string them together to get the maximum input and see how long it takes them to get it done. Yeah. XNYCOG, good to see you, my bro. He said, "Relax, y'all. We're all a little crazy. It's not a competition." Exactly. Andel, she said, "I'm interested in getting a cord long enough to use the generator inside the house while charging outside." Absolutely, and you can buy the extension cables on Amazon. I do know Opus, and I don't care if you buy them from them or not. I just noticed this the other day. Opus has 20-foot extension cables for like $29, I think. I'm not sure. Let me just look here real quick. And but you can get extension cables from Amazon or anywhere. And I'll tell y'all, buy them where you can get them the cheapest. Plain and simple. Yeah, they have a 20-foot MC4 extensions for $30. I don't know if that's a good price or not. They may be cheaper on Amazon, but there you go. Yep, I'm with you, Andale, because that's what I'm going to have is the extension cables so that I can keep the solar generators in the house and go that far. Yep. Holly said, "Very good price for sure. I'm asking for 1 or 2 for Christmas." Exactly. And that's the big thing. Cha Cha said, "Vision, I bought the Anchor Solar for my well. Do you think I need an Opus as a backup?" Cha Cha, one is none, 2 is 1. You heard Cole. He gruffed, so he's saying, yeah. Hush. Well, he must have heard his mother. But it's always good to have more than one solar generator. Now, Cha Cha, I did see where there's a guy on YouTube that put in a 30 amp. He has the Mega 2 plugged into it to run his well pump. I'm going to be looking into that and talking with my engineer about doing that. And he showed how to do it so that you can get a 30 amp service out of he's using the Mega 2 and the extended battery to run his well pump in an emergency. Yep. Exactly, Maverick. Yeah, you can get cables at Harbor Freight also. Absolutely. Yes, without a doubt. Yep. And that's the thing. There's so many accessories that you can get that will work. There you go. Exactly. Exactly, Monkey Wrench. Yes. He said, I make my own cables and save a ton. Absolutely. You can do that as well. Yep. Yep. Exactly, Rip. I'm with you. You know it too. Yes. For the price, Opus is the best bang for your buck. Absolutely. Hands down. Um, but it's interesting. So, you turn it off and then you can unplug them and then it's good. So depending on what Opus you have, you can daisy chain multiple extra batteries. And each extra battery comes with the cable to connect it to either your solar generator or the extra battery. So you would daisy chain these together. One cable would go here and go into your Mega 1 or 2 or whatever. And then the other cable would go into this battery and then go into the other battery. And then the other battery can plug into another battery. And I think you can plug in, like on the Mega 2, you can plug in up to like 5 of these and get somewhere between 5 and 10 kilowatts of power. But, for the money, it is worth it. But do your homework, price it out with other companies and see what you come up with. Um, um, so for the money, it's worth it. Rip said Cole sounds scary. Yeah, he's coming into his own, y'all. I mean, because he's 18 months old yesterday. 18 months old, and he's becoming what he was bred to be. So he's having a a great time. He's still a big puppy at heart. It is so funny to see him and his COO interact with each other. Yeah. Devil Dog Prepper's in the house, my brother. Good to see you. No problem, man. He said, I got sidetracked. That's okay. By the way, folks, if you have not checked out Devil Dog Prepper, please go over and check out his channel. We're trying to get him up to 500 subscribers before the end of November. So if you haven't, please go check him out. Watch some of his videos, leave a comment, leave a like. You can even tell him that, I made you come over there or I was going to show up on your front door with coal. So, yeah. But check out Devil Dog Prepper. She said that is so important to continue to have water. We got to have water. Yes. I mean, that's my major concern is how am I, if the grid, no, let me rephrase this. When the grid goes down, how am I going to run my well pump? I could use a gas generator, but I'm coming up with a solar array system to run it as a backup to my primary source of running my well pump if the grid goes down. So it's something to look into, and it's well worth it. Rob in the garden, bruh, how are you this evening? Thank you for stopping in. He said, love your content. It's the highlight of my weekend watch. Keep it going. Bruh, first of all, thank you for the donation. You didn't have to, but you did. And y'all know me. I will never ask you for money. I will never beg you for money. I will never call you nor email you for money. But I appreciate the donation, Rob. And y'all know all donations go back into the channel to bring y'all not only content, but events. Is Teresa in the house? I don't think so.
our resident Ohio family snitch is not in the building, right? I'm gonna share this secret with y'all. Y'all can't tell Teresa because she'll tell the whole world. Okay, here's a little secret. Before Christmas, I'm gonna start working on Bug Out Weekend 2025. Don't tell her because she'll tell everybody. So don't tell her. But Bug Out Weekend 2025 is getting ready to get ramped up and in full gear for y'all. TT1 said, Vision, are the affordable panels good enough to get started? Yes. Yes. Harbor Freight, absolutely. Yes. TT1, go to Harbor Freight, and if you just want to get in the familiarity, go buy a couple 100-watt solar panels and play with them, and that way you'll get the understanding of, out of the 100 watts, how much wattage is actually going into the generator, because normally there's like a 20 to 24% that won't go just because the way the solar panels are made. So yes, go to Harbor Freight and buy some. Yes, Blackbird, welcome in. What did I see? In Subarner, welcome in. Good to see you. Cha Cha, did you do something that you did? Where's it at? I saw it. There it is. Cha Cha, thank you. Cha Cha, that is my goal. If I can help one person, that's why I started my channel. You are more than welcome, and thank you, Cha Cha, so kindly for the donation. It's much appreciated. You didn't have to, but you did, and I appreciate you and everybody else. Whether you donate to the channel or not, I do not really, I won't say I don't care, but you do not have to. But thank you, Cha Cha, because you did. Yeah. Yeah, she said no, Teresa. Okay, good. Good. So yes, Bug Out Weekend 2025 is going to be starting to ramp up. We may be at a new location. There's a particular person I need to call because, because I do. Yeah. And as my good friend Devil Dog Prepper said, I saw his comment and I lost it, where he said Bug Out Weekend 2025. Yes. Yeah, we're working on that. So, but anyway, welcome in everybody that joined us. I thank you for coming in. Yeah, yeah. Tell him, Monkey Wrench. He said, Devil Dog, I am subscriber 484. There you go. We're getting there, folks. We're going to get him to 500 for the end of the month. Thank you so much, Monkey Wrench, for subscribing to Devil Dog Prepper's channel. Ghost Lincoln said, get them cheap, but make sure they're manufacturer required gauges on the wires. Yes. And Tennessee Tactical, if you have an Opus, you're going to get this cable that comes with it. MC4, which is the standard solar panel connectors. MC4 to Anderson, the red and black. This is the part that plugs into the Opus. These plug into the solar panels. Oh, y'all, it is 10:22, and look, y'all, magic still works late at night. Look at that. The cup just disappeared. And if you can't hear the pour, hear this. It's amazing. It is absolutely a total amazing how that works, y'all. It just, and the cup's hot and it's cold, and I mean hot and full and coffee. Thank you. I love you. How are you? You good? Your brain hurts? She's been studying. Say hi to everybody. Hola. The COO said hola. Yeah, she has a test tomorrow. Finals. Yes, finals in school tomorrow. So I've been trying to stay out of her hair and let her do her thing. But yes, yeah. Exactly, Maverick. Backups to your backup. Yep. Ha ha. But Rip Curl said, my 60-pound Bernie has come into his own and has anyone coming to the door thinking twice about challenging his teeth. Exactly, Rip. Cole's the same way. Oh my God, he is the same way. But yeah, folks, there he is. Yes, Bug Out Weekend 2025. Yep, we're working on it. And what you see here will probably be a Bug Out Weekend. And I mean, we do a lot of classes, a lot of teaching, and that's it. We have a weekend. Everybody brings their gear to test out that you haven't tested. If you need help with it, there's tons of people there to help out. I will probably do something again this coming, well, next year on solar, and I'm going to hopefully bring everything. Well, maybe not one thing because it won't fit in the truck, but everything, and do a class on solar so you can get hands on. If you guys have generators and solar panels, bring them, and we can discuss and talk and all that good stuff. Cha Cha said, Vision, don't you need a certain connector for the panels to the Opus? Yes, and it comes with it, Cha Cha. This is it. It's the MC4 to Anderson. Yes, when you buy any Opus solar generator, this cable will come with it. Now, if you have, like Andale was talking about extensions, you would plug the extension cord, the extension cables into the solar panels, and then plug this to the extension in the house. The cable comes in the house, plug this into the extension, and then plug this into your Opus. This is the main connector. And that's why I love these right here. The Opus 240 watt solar panel, the cables on these are 16 feet long. And I haven't seen this long of a cable on any of the solar generator manufacturers' personal panels. The Opus, and I did a video on this, this has a 16-foot cable on it. So, if 16 feet is enough, then you got enough. If not, you can put a connector onto it and then run it into the house, connect it to this, connect this into, well, yeah, on the extended battery, it plugs in right here. On the end of your Opuses, it plugs in on the side into the Anderson connector. But, that's how that works. Right. Exactly, Jammer RV. You'll need 4 panels to charge a 100 amp, 100 hour battery. Correct. Yep. Maverick said, I bought a 2,000 watt inverter and a solar panel kit at Harbor Freight and built a homemade solar generator a while back. Yeah, you can DIY them and build them yourself. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Yeah. Rob, we may do early spring, so it'll be a little chilly but tolerable. That way, some folks that have cold weather gear that they want to test out, they can do that. We were actually going to do a fall bug out weekend this year around October, but I wasn't too sure about the election and if anything was going to be mayhemic, and so we didn't, and that's a good thing. I know that's right. XNYC, you gotta be there. You family. I expect you to be there. You'll know when you'll know for sure. I would love to see you again for sure. Red Dawn Readiness, my brother. Good to see you. He said Opus seems like it will be a good addition to anyone's capability set. Absolutely. I don't care if you get the Exodus 600 that runs your CPAP machine. Don't care. Have something. I don't care what size solar generator you get, folks. Everybody should have some type of backup power device. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be even the extra batteries to plug into the Mega 1, 2s or whatever's, but everybody should have at least one. At least one. And y'all know that's for sure. Well, I didn't pin it here, but I think in the description, the description here, there's a link, one of our partner link to the B2 multi-purpose extra battery, multi-function extra battery. You can click that, and Opus is having some great Black Friday sales on everything. So go check it out if you're in the market for a solar generator, for sure. We would appreciate it. And on top of the deals they're giving, you can use our coupon code VISION and the number 5 to save an additional 5% off. Because I'm all about discounts for the community, plain and simple. I got some other products. I'm waiting on their discount codes, but that's the way to do it. Yeah. I'm with you, Devil Dog, bruh. You saw the picture I put in our group chat because the Indiana coach, got a little beside himself. He said, I'm the coach of Indiana. We're undefeated. Google me. Yeah. But, the Buckeyes took care of business. And just like we're going to take care of business this coming Saturday. And then it's on to, who knows what. Yeah. But folks, if you're just getting into getting your first solar generator, I'm going to be dead honest with you. Get an Opus. For the money, you can't beat their prices. There is, and Opus now for their Black Friday sales and all of that, 30-day price match. If you find the exact same wattage or whatever for cheaper, they'll match the price for you. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. It's worth it. If you're just now getting into the solar game, you can't go wrong with Opus. And I'm going to be very honest with you. If you're just now getting into the game of solar, get the Mega One. That's 1,024 watt hours. That'll run just about everything in your house. I know for a fact the Mega One will run a refrigerator and a freezer. I plugged mine into a 22 cubic foot vertical freezer that's in my garage, and it'll run that. And it'll run my refrigerator and pretty much everything in my house except my well pump. And I'm working on a solution for that. So if it'll run a refrigerator, you're pretty good on just about anything you may need in an emergency. Now, the Mega One, when I plugged it into my freezer, it would run the freezer for 2 hours continuously. We don't need to run it continuously for 2 hours. We just need to run it until it gets back down to freezing temperature if it hasn't already, but to add to it. And then, of course, the motor will kick off and it'll power it, but it doesn't need to run for 2 hours continuously. Ghost Lincoln said, Valley View, wondering why they use the Anderson connectors. What happened? Something went wrong. What? Can I get a 5? Oh, okay. There we go. My browsers have been acting crazy. Stupid. I'm not sure. Valley View wondering why they use the Anderson connectors. Anderson connectors are 12 volt, 30 amps. If I'm not mistaken, and I'm gonna tell y'all off the bat, I am not a solar guru by any means. I'm like y'all. I've been getting into the solar game for a couple of years now, and now I'm digging deeper. And I have people like Ghost Lincoln that I can depend on and pretty much ask him, why is this? So I'm not sure the context of the question, if that's a question, but you can answer the question, Ghost Lincoln. Here you go. He said, if you're wondering why a lot of your solar generators use the Anderson connector, it's because it has a longer wear life of plugging in and unplugging compared to the MC4s. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. But, it's worth it. Well worth it. I like the setup of Opus Plus. Now, no other solar generator company does this. Y'all have heard me talk about Oupes Help. If you have a medical device that you use that needs to run life-saving equipment, CPAP, oxygen machine, whatever it may be. You can apply to the Project Oupes Help. And if they go through your application and grant it, they'll send you a free solar generator, plain and simple. Wolfgang got one. Who's my other subscriber? Official J Mia. She got one. They applied, and Oupes came through for them and sent both of them solar generators. And thank you, and Miss Andale. Thank you. And it works. So if you have medical condition or somebody in your family has a medical device that they have to have, apply for the Oupes Help project and see if they can help you out, because Oupes does help. And if y'all haven't seen the video that I did for their Call to Prepper series, I talked about that at the end. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that video I was leery about doing, but it worked out perfectly. Nothing in that video that I said was scripted. None of it. 100%. I told the guys, let's do this off the rip. You can ask me questions and I'll answer them. And that's how it came out. Everything, nothing was scripted. And at the end, I talked about Project Oupes Helps. And any company that does that, I want to be involved with that, with them, because they have a great product, number one. And number two, they give back to the community. Yep. Exactly, Jammer WV. Right. Anderson is a standard connector. Good to have all of your plugs the same. Yeah. Anderson is a standard and MC4s are standard. Yeah. Yep. Exactly, Blackbird. The more battery, the more storage of power. Yes. So if I took 5 of these, daisy chained them all together, plugged it into my Mega 2, I would have over 5 kilowatts of power. Yeah, 5 kilowatts. And if I'm not mistaken, and I think Cha Cha mentioned it, if you were to get the Mega 5 and the B5 batteries, you would have something like somewhere between 15 and 20 kilowatts if you maxed them out. But you're going to spend some money on them. But, you know, like I say, stay in your budget. Affordability is the key. That's right. Catherine Ziegler, good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We missed y'all tonight. Yeah, where were y'all at? We missed y'all tonight, but thank you for joining us. I truly appreciate it. This is one of my good sisters. She's going to be helping me on a new project that we're going to be starting, which nobody knows nothing about yet except for my Ohio family. But it's coming, and I think y'all would be very interested in that. Rob B asked, can I apply for my CPAP? Absolutely, Rob. If you have a CPAP that you use every night, please, matter of fact, I'm gonna find that, and I'm going to drop the link in the chat to Project Oupes Help. Here it is right here, and you can apply for this, because this is probably one of the best programs I've ever seen. I just dropped the link in the chat. Rob, you have a CPAP, apply and see if they'll help you out. Absolutely. Cha Cha asked, how safe are these? Lipo 4s are the only way this is going to explode, Cha Cha, is if you have an existing fire and left it in the house while the house was burning. Other than that, as long as you operate them within the operating temperatures, you'll never have a problem. And because these have a battery life cycle of 3,000 plus cycles, Basically, that means here's how long these will last. If you used any Opus solar generator and ran it from 100% down to 0% every day, it's going to last for the total 100% charge cycles for 10 years. And then after that, it's going to charge to 80% and continue working. So you could use this every day for 10 years from 100% down to 0 for 10 years before you'd even have to worry about this. And even after that, it's still going to charge back up to 80%. So it's going to be around for a while. But as far as batteries exploding, I haven't heard of any Opus ones exploding. I haven't heard of any solar generators exploding that were not used in harsh conditions or some type of warranty void operation. Yeah. See, Ghost Lincoln said they're good even if you hit it with a pew pew. Yeah, they're not going to explode. Yep. Jammer WV. VP, get out of here. Opus does good work. Yes, they do. Absolutely. Ghost Lincoln, stop. Devil Dogs. Y'all, see, I'm going to have to put y'all in timeout. Catherine, I want to thank you for joining us tonight, as well as everybody else, because y'all are, or as I call her, Cat. Yeah, that's my girl. Her and her family are absolutely amazing and dear and near to myself and the COO. She's good people, good people. Yeah. But the Opus Help project, folks, I'm telling you, it's well worth it. Exactly, Rip. See, Rip said he applied for that for his CPAP and O2, and he's just waiting to hear back. Right. And that's the thing. And if I'm not mistaken, if they grant you and say yes and send you something, I think they only want like either a picture of you with the medical devices and the generator or a short video. I don't know if that's required. I know a lot of people do that once they receive the devices. It's worth it. Yep. Batteries are stable. Yep. Devil Dog, he has the Mega 2. Yeah. And a friend of mine in Florida, after Hurricane Helena, and he has solar power on his house, and it went out, and a couple of his panels got damaged. He called me up and said, I need to buy an Opus, and which one do you suggest? He said, I want the biggest one I can get. I said, well, then buy the Mega 5. And we went through everything and looked at it. He said, yep, I'm getting the Mega 5. So, it's worth it. Cat said, I was sick, love you, and happy to support. I appreciate you, Cat. You know I do. And we'll be talking soon because I got some information for you. But yeah, folks, it's well worth it. Rob said, thank you, Vision. This will help a lot. I'm telling you, I was floored when I first heard of Opus, and because I'm gonna be honest, and I'll put it out there. I was getting ready to buy an Anchor solar generator. Nothing's wrong with it, but there was one person that schooled me and taught me about Opus, and that was Alaskan Prepper. He called me on the phone, and I told him what I wanted to do. He said, have you heard of Opus? I said, no. And he literally spent 2 hours on the phone with me. We did a side-by-side comparison of this other brand versus the Opus Mega 2. And for the money and for the watt hours, the Mega 2 was not only cheaper, but it functioned better. And there you go. From there, the rest is history. But if you're looking to add to your Mega 1, your Mega 2, your Mega 3, or the Titan 3. The B2 battery will fit any of those. The Mega 5 has its own extra battery, which is the B5 for the Mega 5 and the Titan 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Titan 5. Yeah. But this here puts out the same watt hours as the Mega 2, and it's cheaper by $100, maybe $200. But for the money, if you're going to buy a second solar generator, and you already have either the Mega 1, the Mega 2, 3, as I said, get the extra battery. It's cheaper, and you're going to get a lot of output on it. Yep. But it's well worth it. You got that right, Rob. Yep. Keep lithium ion batteries away from fire and water. Absolutely. And now the Titan 3 that I have is meant to be used outdoors, and it has a higher water resistant rating than these do. Plus, it's made out of steel. It's made out of metal. So, would I still use it out in the rain? No, I wouldn't, because as far as I'm concerned, electricity and water, they do not mix. I don't care what it is or where it's at. Water and electricity don't mix. So even my Titan 3, if it started raining and I was out using it, I would turn it off and bring it in the house immediately. Yeah. But Prepper Insights, welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Y'all are awesome. Y'all really are. That's why I love our community. And it's we're real. You're real. Y'all know I'm not I'm gonna bash him. I'm not like them other two preppers that talk about if you don't buy my gear from my store, you're gonna die. Y'all know I don't fear monger. I don't do fear porn. I don't do none of that. I just lay it out there and tell you the truth. I'll tell you, number one, any of our affiliates, partners, their products, I have personally tested, and if they don't match up, y'all will never see them. I have a table of junk over there. Matter of fact, let me see. Am I allowed to do this? Can I do this? Yeah, I can. Right there. Boom. Yeah. Table of junk. That products that I've gotten that just don't meet the cut. And yeah, they'll never see the light of day on my channel. A lot of times I'll give them to the guys here in Ohio and say, here, you can laugh at this and tear it apart. It don't work. But I will never promote something that I personally don't either use or have. Plain and simple. Yeah. Devil Dog Prepper said, but since it doesn't consistently run and you could charge it in between uses so it would last a longer time, right? Yes, absolutely. And I'm so behind in the chat. Yeah, exactly, Catherine. Yeah, Cat. That's the don't pass the test table with all the junk. And my Ohio family in the chat, y'all been down here underground and seen stuff, and I throw stuff at you here. You can have this, you can have that. Yeah, it'll never see the light of day because I won't promote it. Plain and simple. In every review I do, I give an honest review, and I tell them. How many of y'all remember the review I did on, what was that company? Tactical Box? Yeah, it was junk. And they never saw the light of day or heard again from me. Yeah. Yep. Is Tuck in the building? There you go. Good to see you, Tuck. How are you? Good to see you guys. How long have we been on here? We've been on here an hour and 18 minutes. Anybody have any questions about the B2 multifunction extra battery? I love it. It works. And like I said, this weighs almost just short of 42 pounds. and it has 2 easy handles, picks up, goes. As you saw when I hooked it up to the Mega 1, the Mega 1 is smaller than this, so I sat it on top. Now, the Mega 2, I could put this on top of the Mega 2. It'll go on top of the Mega 3, and of course, it'll go on top of the Titan 3. But, you know, it's 40 pounds. It could go on top or whatever, and all of that. Scott said, it is so good. Let me get to your comment. I won't put that up on the screen, Scott. I briefly saw it, and now I lost it. What happened? Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is right there. It is so good having people like Trent and Rudy with integrity. Much respect. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. And you know, I'm going to be honest with you. When I started my channel, I talked to, you guys remember North Shore Preparedness? I asked him in one of his lives, because I watched him all the time. I told him I was thinking about starting a prepping channel. And he told me, he said, Trent, if you do it, I'm going to tell you 2 things. First of all, do it. Number 2, be yourself. And he said, number 3, be genuine. If you don't know something, tell the people you don't know. But if you can, find the answer for them. And that's how I am. So, you know, Rob, I believe it or not, BattleBox is one of our affiliates. I just haven't had time to like reach out to them. But from what I've seen, they have their quality of stuff is the real deal. Their stuff is the real deal for BattleBox. Yeah. There goes your fur puppy. He must see his mom. But, you know, do you wheel it around on a cart or hand truck? Which one, Rob? These I carry. The only one that is on wheels already, and I wheel it around, is the Titan 3, because the Titan 3 weighs 121 pounds. This weighs 40. The Mega 2 weighs 40. The Mega 1 is 27. You can carry that with one hand. But I don't have a truck. I just pick them up and carry them around. The Titan 3 will never come down here. It lives upstairs. Yeah. But, you know, I huff these things up the steps. If y'all saw the opening of the live of me outside, yeah, I huff these things all the way upstairs and outside. But the part that these play and will play, they'll be down here. Let's see. Have a good evening, Shannon. Thank you for stopping by. Hit that thumbs up, please. Folks, if you have not, do me 2 favors. Hit the thumbs up. Well, 3 things. Hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. Come back after this, after the live stream. Leave a comment. I don't care if you leave all electricity emojis. Leave a comment and also share this out, please, so that people that may have other questions could see this and ask them. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know you do, Andale. Yes, yes. North Shore was an amazing guy, and I miss him. Right, I'm with you, Blackbird. I miss North Shore, for sure. Is Mrs. Meadows still in the chat? But he was an amazing guy, an amazing guy. But yeah, Hannah, good to see you. Surge capacity. Surge capacity, if I'm not mistaken, let me look here, Hannah, and I will absolutely tell you. I'm glad you mentioned that. So, well, that's not the right one. I guess I could get to the right one, first of all. So, the B2 battery, the surge capacity, I want to say is 4,000, 7,000. Let me look here. This also is a UPS, pure sine wave inverter as well. Let me look here. Hannah, I got to look at another product here. The surge capacity. Surge capacity. Nope, that's maximum input. It's close to a 5,000, 5,400 watt surge. There you go, Hannah. On this particular one, 5,400 watt surge. So it'll run refrigerators, freezers, all of that. Yeah. And thank you for that question. Jennifer, good to see you. How are you tonight? Hope you're having a great evening as well. But the surge capacities on these things are crazy as well. There he is, Vet Prep. Good to see you, my brother. I hope you're doing well. He said, yep, I watched him also. Yep. North Shore was amazing. I loved hanging out in his live streams and just watching him and his content and all of that. Yeah. But for the money, y'all, like I said, this extra battery is cheaper than the Mega 2, and it's the same watt hours, 2048. I know that's right, Jennifer, and I'm debating if I want to light mine tonight because it's 35 degrees here. So yeah, my wood stove is getting lit tonight. Yes, but you guys are awesome. I will say that, and I want to thank you. I'm not going to wait till 11 o'clock. We've been here almost an hour and a half, and I just wanted to share with you guys the Oupes B2 multifunction extra battery. It works. I love it, and I'm gonna be doing more videos because I truly believe, y'all, and this is not fear mongering, and I've been saying this for about a year. I think we're gonna experience a major power outage. I don't know if it's going to be across the whole United States or in selected areas like it happened in Texas a couple of years ago, but please consider getting some form of backup power, especially if you have medical devices that you have to run. And exactly, Blackbird. Yes, I remember the room raids. Yes, he was cool at doing that. I loved that about him. Always have some type of backup power. I don't care what it is. You don't even have to buy it from me. But if you don't have to use our partner link. If you go just straight to Oupes, use our coupon code so you can save 5% more. Vision 5. Vision and the number 5. Period. It's Black Friday, folks. Black Friday weekend. You'll find a lot of sales and a lot of deals on the things you need to help sustain and help not only yourself, but your family. You're more than welcome, Scott. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, my brother. Enjoy it. But I'm thinking I'm gonna buy another Mega One and give it to my mom. Yeah. I've got another one, another brand over there, but it doesn't even have the wattage that the Mega One has. So I think I'm gonna buy another Mega One and just take it over to my mom's house and leave it there. But with that, folks, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Late night product preview. Let me ask y'all this, because I came up with the great idea of doing product previews. Instead of just doing a video and talking about it, I wanted to do a live streams where you guys can interact, because that's how we all learn, right? We talk to each other, we bounce ideas off, because y'all come up with stuff I never even would think about. If you guys like the product preview live streams, put a 1 in the chat, because that's something that I'm seeing more eyes get to see the product if it's a live chat and you can interact and you can ask questions right now instead of watching the video trying to remember what your question was, and then leave a comment if you leave a comment, or you may see me on another live stream and say, hey, that video you did on this, and this. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yes, I will be doing more live stream products. Matter of fact, I got some more products about water purification. And, I'm going to continue the series on Life is Water with another product, which I think I'm going to do this week. It may be Monday or Tuesday because Thanksgiving's Thursday, and Wednesday, everybody's going to be cooking, including me. So it's either going to be tomorrow or Tuesday, excuse me. It may be in the afternoon. Well, Tuesday is my normal Tuesday night live plus the Four Horsemen. So it won't be, if it's Tuesday, it'll be in the afternoon. Yeah. So I'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But with that, folks, again, I want to thank all of y'all because y'all are awesome. So live, I do what I do for the community and for everybody. And remember this, folks, keep on prepping because your family, yeah, you way in the back looking on your phone, scrolling, paying half attention, your family depends on you and it depends on your life. This is Vision Preparedness. God bless everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Enjoy Monday, y'all. And we will see you in the next video. Good night, everybody, and God bless. The time is now.